Here with Jason Nolf after a tech fall here at the Keystone Classic. Jason, I know it's a little early in the season. Can you tell me your mindset as far as early season, how you approach individual matches, tournaments?
I just approach individual matches one at a time, looking for the pin. But to do that, sometimes you got to open it up and put some points on the board. And the last two matches, I didn't get the pin, which was a little unfortunate. But my opponent stayed in good position, and it's kind of hard for me to get the pin on the guy in the finals. But he was strong.
You attacked him. So earlier in the day, you were wide open, got caught a little bit. Does that fuel you at all?
Yeah. I mean, I don't like getting taken down, but it doesn't really. Doesn't really bother me or the way I wrestle. I wrestle an aggressive style, so you're gonna get taken down sometimes. But at the end of the match, it's whoever has more points on the board, or whoever gets the pin, or whatever. So that's what I look. I don't want to get taken down, but if I do, it's not a big deal to me.
Right.
Keep wrestling. I prefer not to get thrown to my back, like I almost did a couple times earlier.
What was that? Early season, being over aggressive. Just what are your thoughts?
Kind of went into the guy. I'm just aggressive. That's going to happen sometimes. Yeah. But I wrestled out of it, and
you did.
That guy had a good style for what I was doing. But I switch up throughout the match and make sure that I don't make those kind of mistakes. And Coach Kell talks about not being afraid to make mistakes, because when you're afraid to make mistakes, you don't take the risks.
Yeah, you can't learn and risk. Well, that's a great approach. What goes through your mind when you're competing? Are you thinking? Are you flowing?
No, I'm kind of just thinking about how I'm going to score the next point. I don't really think about what shot I'm going to take. I just say, I'm going to get to this guy's leg and finish.
So are you pushing your pace just aggressive? I mean, what are you telling? Is that your self-talk?
I'm just trying to stay in the guy's face and trying to get them tired. And if people were trying to play the game that try to stay away from that, I mean, people do. They try to like back away and not get tired and stuff, but it
doesn't work.
I
I dig it. I mean, it's a great role model for kids to follow, because if you push yourself the entire time, good things are going to happen to you, right? So can you tell me a little bit about what had a very dominating season last year, came up a match short of your goals, or two, depending on the whole season. But can you tell me how you're approaching anything different this season, or is it all the same? And
I made some mistakes in those matches and learned from it. I've been training hard, and I'm just excited to compete, and man, I'm having a blast out here. Our team's doing pretty good, so hopefully we can stay on track and everybody stays healthy.
How would you? I'm sorry. Go ahead. How would you describe yourself? One sentence. As a wrestler.
As a wrestler?
Yeah.
Aggressive. I don't know.
Yeah. Are you that way outside of the wrestling room? Like, are you aggressive with your grades?
Yeah, I try to keep all A's.
Yeah.
At college is a little harder, but I still manage to do pretty good at that. But I just have a competitive lifestyle, so whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to do it with my whole heart and being, and just try to be the best at whatever I can do with what I have. So.
Can you remember back, when did that start? When did that internal drive and wanted to be your best
I think I've always had that drive, but
how old were you when you started wrestling?
I was about 5 or 6.
Okay.
After losing my match in high school, I lost to a guy in the semifinals my sophomore year.
Yeah.
Every time I've lost, I just got a lot better from it. That was one of the most memorable. I also lost a couple other times, and it just fueled my desire to be the best, because I don't like that feeling.
What's it? So just how do you? So you lose infrequently. Tell me about the emotional toughness, because that's not easy for a guy who is dominating to necessarily recover and also learn from being humble. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I'm more than just a wrestler. I'm a Christian, and so I believe that God has a plan, and I believe that if I just pray to Him and follow Him, then everything's going to be good. And if I just do the best with what I'm given, that's why I pray tonight, just that I do the best with what I'm given. I pray that before my matches, and that's what I do. So whatever I'm doing, I just try to do the best with what I'm given.
Gotcha. Thanks for the time, Jason. Have a good season.
Yep. Thank you.